This is how I solo Darknell. So once you've made sure you have everything ready, pre-buff before going into the boss. And Darknell is really hard to live in, so you want to do this unique burst rotation where you start with bind and just regular DPS, and then once the bind is over, cradle, and then plane, and then under the iframe, pop your 15 seconds, and then tornado. And then once that's over, pop your Jenny iframe. Oh, I cooldown skip tornado. Whatever. And then keep wailing on the boss until that's done. Alright, now my burst is over, and it's just normal DPS from here on. So spend the rest of the boss in hawk mode. That's the easiest way to live. Every time he doesn't attack and the monsters spawn, just up jump and stall. And then once your fly is ready, just go into the corner. Meteors don't hit you in the corner. And then you can go up into the ceiling and then tornado him for some easy but low chip damage. The only thing that will hit you up in the corner is the E-bosses that he'll spawn regularly when he attacks. Be careful watching your fly cooldown. You can cancel it early by gliding so that you know absolutely when you're gonna come down instead of leaving it up to server lag. And for FMA, you can for FMA you can up jump and blink. I shouldn't have respawned there. In Darknell, for consistency, you should just wait out all of your deaths. It's like a 30-second iframe. Yeah, so off burst, it's quite easy. As long as you don't greed or int when you're on the ground, it should be fine. And then once your 60 seconds are back up, you can start buffing. Take care when you buff because you're gonna be a little damaged by your bear stuff activating. The most important moment not to grief is the bind. If you try to bind him while he's doing an attack, you're still gonna get hit by all the ads that he spawns, so you will most likely die and lose Circus. Oh, my cooldown skipped. Nice. Let's see if I can get this second tornado off without getting status affected by these E-bosses. And if you want, you can come down, swoop in, and baby bombers every so often for some extra DPS. You usually aren't really supposed to stay in hawk mode because it is low DPS, but for Darknell I make an exception. I usually don't try Darknell before I am liberated, because the extra 10 seconds on burst from the iframe just makes it a whole lot nicer. and you're generally like not DPSing a lot when you're doing a boss like this. So you might time out sometimes if you are low on damage. That's why it helps to liberate. Oh my. Okay. You can also, you know, recharge your fly on these ads. Oh my. And just remember, the air is your friend in Darknell. Most of the things do not hit you up in the air. Yeah, so, I mean, I really like this class because I can actually do Darknell while like beating with one hand while I'm up in the air. I really don't think most other classes can be that AFK with this. Maybe Xeno or something. Oh my god, I don't even have mana. Oh. Oh, I don't know how I didn't die. Maybe I got touch high frame saved. Oh. Oh. My door just saved me. Yeah, it's a little sloppy, but much more survivable than trying to DPS full time. The only danger you're gonna be in is during the burst setup. Oh no. I got stunned out of my icon. I'm not really trying to damage him, I'm just mainly trying to recharge my fly when I'm attacking him. Oh my god, that's a pillar. Alright, I'll just wait out my death. Yeah, I died there because I came down just a little bit, and these white pillars will damage you if you're on the screen, but when you're completely off of the map in the ceiling, they aren't going to damage you. So that's just a nice thing to know. The only thing that damages you is, again, the bosses that spawn up there. Alright, I'm just going to try to play it safe. Just don't have mana overload on. Now I do. All you really have to do when you're up here is just look at your fly timer and manage your health bar, so pot up when you need to. That's really it. Alright, I don't really care about flying anymore, so I'm just gonna stand on the opposite side of the map and up jump. That's another way to avoid taking, oh, okay, taking damage. Alright, the bind went off smoothly. Now I I just have to be careful not to get stunned out of this DPS period by meteors or whatever. Okay, not too bad. I mean, it was that easy, but I still died 3 times. You can never be too sure. Oh, my fail strike just expired. Yeah, we can never be too sure with Darknell. So even though this class has just that much cheese, don't let your guard down. Alright. That has been Darknell.